Welcome back. You're watching NewsX. My name is Vineet, and amidst the ongoing war between Hamas and Israel, rocket alerts have been sounded in a number of towns in central Israel and the West Bank. The rocket fire comes after a lull of around 10 hours. Sirens are heard in localities including Yehuda, Taib, Ariel and Kafar Yona, and other places as well. However, there are no immediate reports of injuries, and the death toll in Israel has gone beyond 1,200 at this point in time. Brian, my colleague, is joining us on the broadcast to give us more details about this. Brian, what's the latest so far? What we heard is that there is also a ground offensive being planned as well as orchestrated by the IDF.
Yes, Vineet, rocket sirens blared in several towns in central Israel and the West Bank, including places like Even Yehuda, Taib, Ariel and Kafar Yona. They're signaling a renewed wave of attacks after a 10-hour lull. The area experienced explosions likely from rocket impacts or interceptions too. There were no reported injuries at the time of the report. Hamas claimed responsibility for firing rockets at Tel Aviv, responding to Israeli airstrikes on Gaza, which targeted what Israel referred to as Hamas military locations. The Israeli Air Force conducted significant strikes intensifying the escalating conflict, while detailing about the operation remained undisclosed. These events unfolded amidst Israel's establishment of an emergency unity government, where Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and former Defense Minister Benny Gantz also collaborated in a joint war cabinet. The situation also further deteriorated as the Israeli military reported a rising death toll reaching 1,200, with over 2,700 individuals injured and numerous others taken hostages. Simultaneously, also Gaza's health minister confirmed a death toll of 1,200, with approximately 5,600 people wounded. And these grim figures definitely underscores the deepening crisis in the region, emphasizing the urgent need for international intervention and efforts to restore peace and stability to the area. Yes, Vineet, back to you.
Mr. Sanjeev Srivastava, international affairs expert, joins us on the program as well. Mr. Srivastava, thank you for joining us. What do you make of the situation as it exists right now? Israel has taken a solemn vow that they are going to, in fact, completely eradicate. The word that they used was they're going to delete Hamas from the face of the earth. And of course, the reports coming in, Mr. Srivastava, that even little children who were held captive and hostage by the Hamas have been decapitated.
Well, I think the kind of acts, the terror acts of terror has been committed by Hamas is unforgivable, and no words are enough to condemn the kind of brutality they have shown. They are worse than ISIS, and obviously these kind of crimes must be punished, and those who are perpetrators of those crimes must not be spared. And that is precisely what Israel is doing at this point of time. And Israel is fighting a war against terrorism, and this war must be fought and won. And certainly, absolutely, Hamas must be eliminated. And this kind of a terrorist organization, wherever such organizations are operating from, I think they must be given same kind of a treatment what Israel is giving to Hamas. So I think Israel is well within its right to respond to it, and this must be responded to. And that is why, all the responsible nations of the world, including India, we are very much solidly behind Israel in their war against terrorism. I think this menace of terrorism must be, must be dealt with in such a manner that these terrorists do not succeed in any ways. Whether it is with their, military kinetic operation, etc., what they have done against the people of Israel, or even ideologically, they must be defeated. And that is why I have been emphasizing upon Vineet that this kinetic operations against Hamas-like entities must continue, and also at the same time, the kind of a division they want to wedge between the various countries and civilizations and religions, that must also be not allowed to be done. And that is why there is also importance, it is important that the countries must continue engaging, having closer dialogue and understanding, civilizations having closer dialogue and understanding. That process must continue. I'm referring to this normalization process which was going on after the signing of the Abraham Accords And I think the latest development was about Saudi Arabia-Israel deal. I think though it has got delayed because of this operation, but I hope that that will not be derailed, and this process will begin again once the situation gets stabilized a bit after some time.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.